Mark Seifter.
And I'm Linda Zeiss Palmer.
And this is Arcane Mark. Welcome, everyone.
Hello, welcome to Arcane Mark. Today we're going to be continuing to play Wildermyth.
Let us load story.
Do you see the game, everybody? And do you hear it?
Can everyone see the game? And we've got the Enduring War Linda's Leshies. And I think that this is the save that we want.
Where were we? Let's see. Oh, yes, all right. Here's what happens next.
So here we are.
Now, one thing that we have here is we have a DLC now.
Yes, that's right. We need to figure that out. We got a DLC from Script, which means that I think that where is it?
Customize, maybe? Theme, maybe?
Theme? Wolf Touch.
Yes, we can change how Rico looks.
Rico. You could be Wolf Touch Scruff, Wolf Touch Scrag, and Wolf Touch Sage are options. Or regular Wolf Touch.
What do you think, Rico?
What do you think, Rico? This is you and your wolfishness. So
Let's
there's
go back
regular,
over them again.
There's Scruffy Wolf, there's Scraggy Wolf, and there's Sage Wolf.
Philip Benz asks, we're still playing Wildermyth? Yeah, we play whenever folks...
We only play when it wins a vote on Arcane Mark, so that means that we don't play it very much.
Philip Benz likes Sage. What do you think, Rico? Do you like Sage? For your wolf head comically pasted onto
he's super used to the regular Wolf Touch being Rico, but Sage is cool. So this would be Sage. Well, we can do Sage for now. We can switch it back if we want. So, what are other things that we can customize? I'm just curious about this.
There's stuff about armor.
Yeah.
But that may be, like, new...
Or it looks like... Yeah, maybe that's new armor.
Yeah, new armors that can drop.
There we go.
Oh, Disposable Henchman says, don't know what any of this is, but I dig the little pinecone lushie. This is a game that seems to have, like, kind of procedurally generated, like, amusing stories that randomly happen as you go around. You gather adventurers and you live out their lives by exploring sites and combating monsters.
Yes.
It is a fun little RPG that we are now on our second playthrough
Let's go.
of. So we're still learning.
We have to clear all the areas.
And all of the characters here are based around different Arcane Mark folks. There is a class that's a rangery class that has range attacks and things like that. A more melee warrior class. And another class that's the mystic that creates a bond with different features in the environment and then can use them as origin points for a variety of types of attacks.
Says Kojo. Hey, I got a splinter.
You say you got a splinter?
Isn't that unlucky? I got a splinter. You got a splinter?
We're stopping for this.
I got what looks like a... Remind me to put the dice down for a while. I got a mean splinter, see? Sliding past an elm. I've gotten a bunch of splinters out in my day. I'll have a look.
The forge was just a bit further, so should this be our priority?
Wow, that's some splinter. The more I look at it, the deeper it seems to wriggle.
Choose. Either here, I'll make it quick, or, oh, whatever, I'll get it out later.
What should we choose?
Kitcho says this is going to be another transformation if we don't get it out.
I mean, that makes sense.
Because it's probably not a basic splinter.
He's going to be infested by leshies.
Alright, we gotta vote for option 1. Anyone else have an opinion on this? Vote for option 2. A vote for option 2. A vote for yep.
Yep. Alright, it looks like it's close.
It's close.
Another option 2. Okay.
I'm sure the splinters are fine. Since I'm already... Oh,
since I'm already wounded, though, I could maybe stand in the back if there's a fight.
Psst. Osier, what's with his hair?
Shh, I don't know. But, Kojo, next time we get a break, sure. We'll probably just fall out on its own, though. Only it doesn't. Sometime later, Kojo will look and find the splinter gone, but a piercing pain will stitch inside him, a pain that comes and goes. An ancient, elmish soul weaves its roots through his heart.
Osier is not an expert in hair.
All heroes get extra speed. And here is our problem opponents. The Weldlings, Sommeliers, and those Spectics are in here.
Alrighty, so it looks like anybody out here with us to say hi? No, that's just a target for interfusion. So who is going to be the brave one who goes forward and opens the door into a surely perilous chamber?
Surely perilous. Let's see. So we might want to have it be somebody who can, what do people have again here? So,
in terms of defenses?
We've got all of these people. Maybe we should have it be a hunter who could then use Silk Step after opening it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Is Silk Step free? Or, no, it's a single action.
Single.
What opening I think is free, so
yeah. So then you should be able to move here, and then
you should be able to open the door,
and then
do Silk Step if a monster immediately is killing us.
Oh, nothing is immediately killing us. There's just a boiler here, a cooking pot, and a door to the next area.
I see. Very intriguing. All right. Well, then,
nothing is attacking us for now.
For now.
Osier the timid.
Osier the timid.
We're gonna make Osier run forward.
Yes, I think.
Oh no!
Let's see. What does this do? This has 2 damage, range 4.
And warps metal to pin down the target if you went to interfuse with that.
So Osier could probably. What is Osier's like boosted thing that we got for Osier? I remember it was like better with Leshies, I think.
I think so.
So might as well interfuse with this cooking pot for now, and then not open the door because everybody had to move so much that we're not really ready to open the door at this moment.
So for folks who haven't seen this game before, then interfusing is you attune yourself with a particular object, and then you'll be able to make a limited number of attacks out of the object. And then each object that you can interfuse with, when you mouse over it, tells you what it'll do for that attack.
Yep. All right, and I think we can probably
wait. The little hops are... Folks are talking about the paper aesthetic and the little hops. Yeah, I love the visuals on this game.
Alright, let's see. So, if Dwarfurfa opens the door...
Oh, yeah, interfuse with the planet to make earthquake attacks. That would be pretty cool if you could interfuse with any space and then, like, create a rumbling thing.
So, let's see what we've got here. There's a lamp, which can...
Restless Fire is on 6 magic damage with 4 range to create fire everywhere. Or the moon, I see in chat, but you could only attack with the moon once. Something tells me there might be a little collateral damage.
4 range on the lamp. So if we I don't think we can interfuse with that.
That's lamp. A little far away. How many things can you be interfused with at the same time?
I think like
2 at this point.
So let's see what we can do here. If we did Shackle, then that would do 2 damage at 4 range.
And also pin
them to the ground, but I think they're already in a spot. Whereas Barrage is 4 to 6 damage with 5 range, and it's physical, I think. So if we did Barrage, then it would...
Oh, it hit...
Oh, I see.
It would
hit 2 at once if we did this barrage. I see. It's a large barrage.
So you can choose which 2 you hit, I think, because if you hit that, it would...
Oh, yeah, that would hit these 2,
and
that would hit these 2. Okay. Well, I think that
it's more accurate that way.
It's more accurate this way, and the
Sommelier I remember
more
being really dangerous.
Okay. So... And this bite, I think, is a swift action. So... If
you gotta be up next to
goes
something
here, Yeah, but if Rico goes here...
Could Rico go adjacent between the two and then bite one and then shoot the... Or I guess go next to one, bite one, and then shoot the other, yeah.
Yeah,
so you don't have to be right between the two, because you might provoke an AWO that way.
I don't think you do. He's also on the gray plane.
Oh, right, he's on the gray plane. He's fine.
So he can bite this one.
Yummy!
Also, if he shoots this one, it'll kill it. So we can actually switch to somebody else first.
See if they can take out the... 100% chance to take that one out, I just said.
That's correct. So let's just do that.
Boom.
It's 1 damage.
2 blocks. Doesn't matter. Still defeated. Dwarfifa.
Dwarfifa. Can do a slam for 5 damage with the root club, knocking the foe another tile and dealing damage equal to the distance not back, or a back slam every other turn to knock them 3 tiles away, dealing 5 damage.
So if Dwarfifa does get a last hit, which we won't be able to do here with Elf's complete murder, or Rico's complete murder for full, then Dwarfifa has that ability to then dodge the next thing automatically.
I mean, it could have been a stunt, so you never know.
That's true, so it was worth a shot. Defeated.
Victory. Okay, wow, that
was a really easy battle.
Pretty easy.
I think that's the easiest battle we've ever seen.
Maybe it's because it was close to the beginning and we just didn't go that way.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Crossbow. How does that compare to the bows of our other bow?
Okay, so Rico came in with tier 1 bows. And so it's obviously
not gonna be.
It's better stunt damage, but it's not better range than that.
What about Kojo's farm bow?
But it's definitely better than Kojo's farm bow.
It doesn't go quite as far, but the damage is a lot higher, and it has higher stunt damage too.
Yep. Also, we foolishly put the stone on this row and stuff, and I forgot that that's what happened when we went up to it. Anyway, let's put the Grim Song on this farm bow.
Let's do it. Replace the farm bow with the Grim Song.
The Grim Song, one-handed. Oh, it's also one-handed, which I guess...
Oh, wow. Okay, there you go.
And the farm bow was range was 1.9 to 7.6, whereas this is 6.6, so it is lower. But it does more stun damage and more damage, so it's definitely better. Because we saw that...
Enemies improve strategy. New card is added to the Morthoggy deck.
That's...
Batch B1.
That doesn't look like something I want
Cannot
to face.
cancel. Hi there, friends. My name is Batch B1.
I'd rather not fight Batch B1.
Well, Batch B1 doesn't care what you think.
If
you ever find a Rochambeau, don't pick it up.
I see. Well, we're going to have to go here now. Because we've cleared all the other Morthoggy... Uh-oh. What happened?
Dark Curiosity. Under cover of darkness, Kojo takes his leave.
Alright, let's do Opportunity.
Yeah, I like Opportunity. Let's see what this does.
Next. Power isn't something you snatch in broad daylight. Shadows are for sharp wits, for bold desires, and all the attendant rewards.
Ugh?
Oh.
Kojo.
I'm not even furious to see you. I'm elated, in fact. Positively elated.
On your way out of here, can I ask where you're going, or better yet?
Better yet, can you not ask?
Truth is, I've been having these dreams.
You want to come with me?
I just don't think you should go alone.
Choices are, no, fine, come along. Bring a friend if you wish. I'm only warning you, this might get dark. Or actually, it's a terrible night to leave because of the thing. What should we do with our dark curiosity? Option 1 says Bath Guy Dave. What does everyone else think?
Any other perspectives on what we should do here?
With the dark curiosity of the Leshy-infested Kojo. Option
Another
1.
vote for 1.
Okay, we're doing it. Here we are. So, we have to choose who we're bringing, and it looks like we are bringing 3 people.
All right, are we gonna bring Rico or Osir? I think Rico's.
I think that Rico
a lot stronger of a character.
Is pretty strong, but Osir is our old. Oh, and Dwarfifa is locked in. Osir is our only mystic.
Yeah, that's true.
But Rico is extremely powerful, and if we don't bring Rico, it does get rid of some of our options. So What do people think? Do we bring Osir or Rico?
Rico says, how could I choose?
Rico doesn't know how to choose between Osir and Rico.
Rexa says Rico needs a break. That would suggest that we're roping Osir the Timid into this nighttime adventure. It's like, oh dear, I'm being pulled along.
I feel like Rico definitely carried that incredibly easy fight that we just did. Philip says Rico. Rexa says Osir. What do people think? So we have no Mystic if we don't bring Osir, but Rico is just exceptionally powerful.
I think we can win either way, so...
Rico says I'd probably take Rico.
Alright.
Okay.
Rico's vote has the most weight, though.
That's true.
Because it's literally Rico.
Alright, we're doing it.
Sage Wolf, go!
Oh, wait. Hold on. Osir.
Osir, what are you doing?
Buddy,
don't...
Stop. Do not go
off by yourself.
Fight and explore the thing by yourself. Infested tiles are dangerous. Now, how do I make him stop? I'm not actually sure.
Maybe hit travel here.
Yeah,
and select
travel
target.
to the place that he already is.
Yes, there we go.
Okay.
Then he won't run off by himself. Not so timid now. Yeah, that's pretty brave.
It's pretty brazen.
Often they traveled in the night. The moon was new, stars far away, and the darkness deep.
What you don't realize when you're a kid is there's no such thing as evil. There's just the things people don't like you to do for one reason or another.
Is that right?
Now, granted, it's often very good reasons, logical ones.
I don't know. You really believe that?
Yes.
Good and evil are easy ideas, though. Like with apples. Simple to sort apples into eat and don't eat. Kojo finds a path in the dark, up the side of an old weather-blasted hill, where an ancient altar waits. Kojo removes a small effigy from his pack. And, okay, what's that hideous doll about? The effigy looks like an amalgamation of all the foes they've ever brought down. He slides it into the altar's higher compartment. Kojo, what is that?
Made it from monster parts. All kinds.
Monster parts.
Sure, some fine specimens too. The trick is to take pieces reminiscent of the original body, but obscure enough not to be reminded of who they were.
So now
the spell just needs blood.
This isn't suspicious at all.
The choices are Kojo cuts his hand or hold your thumb out.
My thumb?
Rico says, oh no, they're setting Mark up for a marketing plug for Battle Zoo Bestiary monster parts. Oh, act now, and you can buy it on sale at battlezoo.com. Rico suggests we should use Kojo's green fleshy blood is what we should use, according to Rico. What do other people think? I assume that it's like mixed in some plant that's like got like little roots mixed into the red blood.
Yeah. So,
what do people think?
Rico voted for Kojo.
Kojo do it himself since it's his ritual, or should he bring in Dwarfifa?
Rexa says dwarf blood is good.
Dwarf blood is good from Rexa. Philip says more mixing, which I'm not sure
which what that refers to.
That refers to, because it could be either one.
Yes.
So does anyone else have an opinion? Elftro, you've got to vote whether you're willing to give some blood here.
Yeah.
Philip says mix in dwarf blood.
All right.
Let's see whether Elf wants to give up some blood to Kojo's altar.
This is a very dubious situation.
Yes.
I mean, I guess this is the kind of thing that happens when someone just gets an impulse to wander off into the night and collect.
Yep.
Tella says it's Kojo's idea would make him do it.
Oh, so it's tied up.
It's tied now.
Elftro's gonna have to make the decision about their character, Dwarfifa. They failed to identify magic, they're just activating it at random. Disposable says dwarf.
But Elf says I'm not okay using my blood.
Okay, so it was...
It's tied,
but Elf I think breaks the tie.
Because Elf's character.
Elf's character. So it's going Kojo. These were both interesting options.
Yeah.
Now, under the obsidian eye of night, let my blood flower and fruit a lostling's bottomless heart be fed.
He squeezes blood onto the small abomination. Dwarfifa is dubious of this decision. Rico says, it's just a small abomination, it's fun.
Nothing's happening, how strange.
And then something does.
Bzack!
Just a moment, I'll set up a board for you. Flame Fiend!
You did the dark ritual, didn't you?
Maybe. I might have done a little dark ritual.
Wow. It has lots of armor and warding. I'm glad we brought Rico. It's fire resistant. It can crush the scenery and does massive damage. Why did we summon this again? Anyway, Rico's movement speed is over 9,000.
It seemed like no, I can't even say it seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like a terrible idea.
We could probably get Rico on the other side to do a flanking attack.
Yeah, that sounds good. And then we can do some nom and chomping.
With his ridiculous speed. And then, so even if this misses...
Disposable Henchman says the XP. The characters knew give them XP.
Dwarfifa.
Come on in.
Dwarfifa is just like, I knew this was not the greatest plan.
But, you know, Dwarfifa did
100%.
Let him go off alone.
Oh, whoa, it's still alive.
It's still alive, yeah. Can
Hold
you
on,
shoot it?
I think we have a 100% chance to shoot it because of Rico's flank. Kojo had to defeat it after he brought it into this world. Ooh, he leveled up from that.
Kojo leveled up off of that. There you go. Kojo is now a Bloodhorn Hunter.
Wow. Okay, so attacks against those every one of his shots hobbles the enemy so they have worse movement speed. If we upgrade it, he will do 2 bonus damage once they've been hobbled. So basically, after the first turn, until they get rid of it, he'll do +2 damage.
Oh, but Through Shot is also really good.
Through Shot is, if he chooses instead of a oh, I think Rico used to have that back in the day. So, yeah, he just wants to level so he summoned the creature to fight. I've heard people trying to do that. I think in, like, one of the, maybe, like, one of the Baldur's Gates or Neverwinter Night you could. So, instead of doing a regular shot, with this thing that Rico used to have, is Through Shot, lets him shoot, and it will hit the first target, and then the next target in the line, dealing less damage.
Or it could get +2 armor and +1 warding.
So take 2 less damage from physical and 1 less from magic. Or Ember Arrows, which is the passive when standing by a fire to do extra damage and shred through people's armor, and start fires.
I don't know, that kind of looks like a pyromaniac grin up there with the whole...
But he's a plant.
He's a plant, that's true. I mean, I was just thinking about in terms of, like, poorly advised ideas from a safety perspective.
So what do people think that he should learn? Disposable Henchman says Ember Arrows would serve him right now, clearly. Seriously, though, seems more situational than especially since, well, Crippling Strike is +0, +2, +2, +2 against his own targets. So the Ember Arrows, he would need to be next to the fire, which also means even though his shots start fire when he's next to a fire, you need a fire to begin with.
Yeah.
And, like, if you have a good way to get fires already, then that's a different story. The Endurance is a lot of protection, but he is kind of in the back a lot of the time. And Through Shot would let him hit a second target, although, like, his damage is so bad that I'm not even sure how much it would hurt it. But Rico points out Through is good against multiple weak things. Also, I think if it hits them both, it will cripple them both. Plus, someone who would play the game more said that you're always guaranteed to be offered an upgrade. So if we get Through Shot now and he levels up again, we will guarantee to get an upgrade for either Through Shot or Through Shot or Crippling Strikes next. So we'll be able to cripple 2 of them and then with Through Shot and then deal extra damage to both of them later. So they're definitely both good. So it says Rex Liquid and Phillips say Crippling Strikes. So, alright, let's get the crippling strikes then.
Here we go.
We'll get that now. So
Attack against hobbled creatures deal plus 2
also, that
damage.
means that if basically Osir manages to hobble with like some weird interfuse ability, then Kojo can do more damage instead of being like, well, now my hobble doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Alright, we're taking it. And we got welder knee pads.
More health. Everybody's
Yes.
got an empty
The
slot.
only person who would actually get the health without
Right
leveling
now?
up again is Rico.
9 health.
And Rico has the lowest health.
Yeah, let's probably give it to the person who has the least health and would actually gain a benefit now.
Okay, we're doing it. We did it. That wasn't quite what I was expecting.
What was it?
Don't know. Some kind of leech lord launched from the ravenous flaming maw of Nether Flare? But that's just a guess.
Stare. A great black gust rushes up.
Ah, but this is promising.
A second gulp of fire engulfs the altar. A disembodied voice howls. I am the sadness of infinite suffering made manifest.
What is Kojo, like the person who made this character, gonna think when they watch this video? Anyway.
Gaze upon me and be immolated in despair.
It's tiny.
That's so small.
Are you the Lost Link Biznix?
Yup. Hey guys. It's ready to do some evil.
The next day.
Hey, Kojo.
I don't care. Blood conjuring. What a bust.
I am the sadness of infinite suffering made manifest. But I don't see why that means I have to be alone.
We just left business.
Aw, poor...
Rex Liquid says Kojo's my new favorite. Kojo is now in Blue Horde hunting.
Kojo leveled up again?
Kojo leveled up again. Wow.
Just for abandoning business.
I guess we... And got plus 10 retirement age for this. I guess we could have taken the blue shot and possibly gotten the other upgrade on the thing. But we've got some options here. Inspiration gives adjacent allies plus 1 bonus damage if Kojo's standing next to them. So, could use positioning of Kojo to buff up other people. Piercing Shot allows us to ignore 3 armor with every attack, which sounds very
ridiculously
useful.
good.
And
yeah.
then Ember Shot again. I feel like Piercing Shot is like almost... is pretty good. Although, wait. Ember's Arrow now says it's 2 damage. Oh, his potency went up. I see. Ember Arrows is 2 damage and it shreds away their armor. But Piercing Shots is 3 pierce. Because his potency went up. Got it.
Yeah.
So what do people think? Piercing Shots is what Rico says. That's definitely useful to ignore 3 of their armor, since his base damage is, like, not that high to begin with. So with them having less armor, they would then take a lot more damage. Being able to give other people plus 1 would, if we position him right and make certain attacks at the right place, would be good. Especially if, like, he always, for example, would stay perhaps near Dwarfer, or no, not Dwarfer, if he stayed near Osir to do spell casting. Because Rico sometimes mixes it up with biting. Also, potentially, he could, since let's see. He has got ranged skills, so he's mostly in the back line. So if Rico is staying in the back, he could buff them up by 1. But it is true that we have to move him around to certain spots for inspiration, whereas Piercing Shot is just gonna automatically ignore 3 armor every time. What do people think in the chat? Steel Bro says it gives a very visible aura if we're worried about forgetting that we have inspiration.
Oh, that's good to know.
But it's 1 for anybody next to him versus 3 for him, assuming that the enemies have at least 3 armor, which they're going to get armor buffs, and a lot of them have 2, or at least 1. Alright, people are saying piercing. Piercing just seems pretty nice. And when we add that up to the... Oh, and then we got some kind of book thing. Okay. So now let's send everybody together to scout this area. And hopefully that won't, like, get Osir into an infestation battle before anybody else gets there.
No, they're kind to Osir, looks like.
Okay.
Snakewoods has been revealed.
It was revealed.
It's the Clearwater Foundry.
Oh, I forgot to secure Proudstead Smithy. That was a mistake.
Oopsie.
Yeah, that wasn't the greatest choice. Oh, well, it's too far. Well, we can secure it later, I guess. If that's allowed. Alright, let's do this.
This is the final fight of the chapter. When the fight is over, the chapter will end. Make sure you're ready.
We're ready. Osir's like, they're swarming. There doesn't appear to be an obvious weak spot.
And they're not exactly being subtle about it. I can hear their clamor from here. Squeak! What do you think they're so agitated about?
It's a forge. They probably love that stuff. It's like when you put me in front of a ham. Total mayhem.
Mayhem? So, when it comes to the actual approach...
Osir stick together and push it. Whereas Rico says, they surround the forge, so we surround them. Osir is being timid and being like, we can't split up, whereas Rico is being bold and wanting to split up. Elftar was actually gonna do that joke. So should we stick together and push in, or split up to surround them? 10 out of 10
representation from Dwarfif of Elftar's desires.
It's Rico's two characters who are speaking to their own personality. Rex Liquid says timid, so stick together. And Rico says, once again, the dual natures of Rico and Osir leave me at a loss. Alright. Anyone else have an idea of what they want us to do here? Rico says option 1. Alright, that's 2 for option 1. We're sticking together.
We stick together.
Don't split the party. We'll need all the defense we can manage.
Think of it this way. Stories about easy battles are boring.
Here we go. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
It's our new friend,
I don't want to face a Batchby. They look terrifying. Okay, so...
Well, they want to say hi to you.
There's at least one Spectic here with 5 health and 2 armor. So, oh yeah, Rico has piercing shot, but his potency isn't as high, so he only pierces by 2. However, they only have 2 armor.
Therefore, all of the piercing we need for that guy.
So if Rico actually hits this guy, then it's a kill. So... Oh, right. Rico has, like, 1 million movement. How much damage does Kojo deal on an attack?
How do we tell? If it's out of range.
Oh, it's 5 and ignores all ignores lots of armor. So let's see. Where is the best shot for getting
for not having obstruction?
For not having obstruction. I think that they're all kind of obstructed.
Maybe this one down here is less obstructed. Like that
like
looks
there?
like the line. Yeah, that looks like the line doesn't quite pass through the obstacle.
All right, let's try it.
At least
hopefully that doesn't put him like right next to every other monster. All right. So this would be a kill if it hits. And it does have a very high chance of hitting. Boom.
Boom.
Good work. Alright, let's see. So, this is a really, really big stump.
See a comment from chat from Disposable Henchman. Batchby sounds like a cute bee that makes batches of honey. Very sweet. Rexa is saying that Ember Shot would have been good here with all of the flames. Disposal Henchman says, "Are you stumped?" That sounds like something Dwarfish wrote.
Let's interfuse with a tree which
The
will
tree is
enter
amused.
Grave Plane. Actually, wait, maybe we
Tree
shouldn't do
call. Wait,
that
what does
yet.
the naturalist infestation say that it does?
It allows us to enter
Instantly
Grave
summon
Plane.
Osir and ally to a space next to the interfused tree, it says.
Yes. So we can summon someone next to the tree, and we enter Grave Plane. So maybe we should do that. Who can I summon next to the tree?
Maybe whoever is, like, super far back, it needs to be brought up. Like Dwarfifa?
Yeah,
Is a
Dwarfifa has
meleeer
bad movement speed.
that has bad movement.
Oh no,
and
that
some
hurt
back-
the tree.
Oopsie.
Alright, Rico, on the other hand, has Rico movement speed. Now, there's
So
a
boldly
big
go, where the
forge
monsters
here.
have gone before.
Yes. Let's see. Do you think there's other ones on the outside before we go into the forge?
There very well could be in the corners.
Well, nobody's gonna be able to get past to,
But there's not a ton of space.
no one's
Within
gonna
the
get
corner.
further than like this. So
Yeah.
maybe we'll just put Dwarfifa like here. Oh, yep,
hello.
there was a thing. We get attacked.
Yeah, Brexa reminds us that Rico said they were surrounding the forge, so there have to be enemies out here.
That's a good point. Alright, well, armor was so high that it didn't hurt me, but then it shredded armor, which is what happens when your armor is so high that it would otherwise
Not
do anything.
Mhm.
Yep. Alright, let's see. What's the maximum range of a thing to interfuse with? I think it's this mossy rocks. Wait. Yes, right? Yes. They have a long-range discus attack, which should be... Okay, it's likely to miss, but it is very effective if it hits. It missed. Okay, well, we tried.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, Rico can't quite get in biting reach. So let's see what Kojo can do. I think Kojo's
If you
crossbow
interfuse a tree that's the tree that's next to them, could you then use that to warp?
It was too far away.
Okay.
I think, unfortunately, Kojo's crossbow is too far, too, so this is actually, like...
Troublesome positioning here.
significantly troublesome. Oh, now, however, we can get up to this thing with Dwarf.
Dwarfifa.
But not quite get up to the Weldling with its chomp. How much armor does Dwarf have? 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 still.
That's still pretty good. So if it does the bite, it will probably not do very much. Now, the fire belts would do a lot, though. I think that we kind of are going to have to do
Yeah,
this.
unless you're going to retreat and force them to come up.
Alright, so this does 5 with a knockback, and this does 4 and knocks quite a bit back. So let's do the 5 with a knockback.
Bonk.
Okay. And then we can, like, castle, or whatever this is called.
The defensive movement, yeah.
And then shoot. And that won't kill
Won't
this
quite kill
one,
that one,
so
but
let's
we'll
kill
that
this
one.
one.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Stunt! Oh, it knocked off a little shard that hit this guy.
Oh, hey, nice.
What's it doing? Oh no, it
It's-
actually hit them both.
Whoa, fire belts, AoE, alright.
Yikes, okay.
Now those squares are on fire.
They sure are. Okay, let's see what we can do here.
We go around and attack.
Yeah. Let's... That does... Oh, I see. It does way more because the armor's been shredded.
Yes.
If I do a regular attack. And it
Bonk.
killed, so gained an invincibility charge. I
I
forget if Dwarf... Oh, yeah, it's one
the
turn.
next attack with
It's
one
one
turn.
turn. Didn't have the upgrade
Didn't
where
have
it
the
just
upgrade
lasts
yet, yeah.
forever. Okay. So, more are coming from up that way, right?
Can we go around the building entirely?
Like, this direction?
Is that still, like, part of the map that would have even more monsters?
Let's see. Osir has some choices. Osir could
Can
actually
Osir
warp.
pin that one down?
So, let me see.
Yeah, with
Vine
that as well
wrench.
grasp.
Yeah.
could pin it
we could,
and then
we
stop
could
it from
also
going up to the
oh wait,
rest.
no,
You
we
kill
may,
from a
the
distance,
problem
right?
is that we would have to we can't because we have to withdraw.
From one of the ones, yeah.
Oh wait, but since we didn't move...
Then shouldn't you be able to withdraw and then interfuse?
Yes,
and then attack?
Hold on. If we withdraw from this stone...
Yeah.
And then interfuse with this... Oh wait, we can't get to that.
Oh crap, okay.
That's fine. We can tree call, like, Rico back to the tree, though.
That works, yeah. I like this tree call.
Alright, we can also interfuse this stump anyway, like, just in case.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, we can interfuse this tree.
Oh yeah, that's even closer.
It's even closer than the other tree. And then we can tree call Rico. So we pick this tree. And Rico the Bold. Wait, do I have to be close enough to the person? Yes. Understood. Okay, we're not actually going to do that then. Rico can move once first.
And then be moved. Yeah.
Then get tree called. Because I assume he can't shoot from here. Yeah, he can't. Okay, now he's going to get tree called to this tree.
Tree is calling.
Why did it not happen?
Seemed like it thought you wanted to... There we go, yeah.
There we go. Trico the Bold.
Trico.
And now he can shoot this thing and kill it with a 75%
Boom.
chance. Ha! Take that, sommelier. That's what you get for offering me fine wines. Okay.
I don't know if I would trust whatever liquid is inside that robot.
I think I'm gonna not open this door yet because it could be dangerous.
What does tree call do? Asked disposable henchman. Can I roll to get tree call knowledge?
We have to ask Trico the Bold.
That we do. You can just click the enemy if you're doing a basic attack, by the way, says chat. Thanks, Steel Bro.
Alright, let's see. So, wait. Those are some rocks. Alright, so... Maybe we should open it and then see what happens. Wait, actually, maybe not. Dwarfifa is out of actions.
Yeah, wait till Dwarfifa has actions, and then we can... Yeah, I guess Dwarfifa won't still be invincible at that point.
So, Osir can withdraw... Yeah, already isn't invincible, I think. Can withdraw, and then... I guess go back to these rocks in case, just in case.
Yeah, they might be useful for whatever's on the other side of that door.
Move to, like, here. And then Rico can, like, go here and then Silk Step as we prepare to open the door. Alright, here we go. So, Dwarf is gonna open the door. Whoa!
Unexpected guest. Looks like Arth is being attacked. Crush. Huh? I told you to run.
Eh? Nah! Hey, I can fight, but one Great Spear isn't gonna take these down. Get in here and help me. Valiant Bracing. When guarding, Arth gains 1 armor and 1 warding until the start of his next turn. I forget how to do guarding.
Is that just hitting Guardian?
Yeah, probably. Alright, so let's see what's in here. There's a Weldling and a Watchman at least. And there's probably more. Alright. So Dwarfifa, unfortunately, does not have enough reach to attack from there. Rico, on the other hand, can just go
run in and
on a
bite
rampage.
And shoot and
go on a biting spree. Armor ignored. Now, could Rico actually shoot that one? No. So Rico might as well just... Oh, it was blocked.
Darn.
Okay. So... Dwarfifa is not going to be able to do anything. Let's see. Alright, so that one's gone. Invisible, timid Osir. guess might as well withdraw from this rock at this point, which then is gonna interfuse with, let's see, Splinter Blast. This textile has Constrict as well, which does, which could do magic damage.
It says hobbling too, right?
Yes.
So then that would give the extra hobble damage too.
No, let's see though. This guy has 2 warding though, so that's
troublesome.
not always the best. Hobbling is good, but that attack is not going to do very much damage to that particular opponent. Although I guess we have the option with Basket of either one. So the enemy's not that close to it though. I don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah. The stool will probably be close enough. The chest maybe? Wait, was the stool have anything good?
The stool has Splinter Blast.
Oh, just basic Splinter Blast.
The chest has Splinter Blast. And I mean, it does shred armor and pierce armor, but this has a longer range, so I think and 2 options, so I think we can do that. And so Arth should probably like retreat.
Yeah, Arth isn't as well defended.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, hi, friend. And by friend, I mean not friend.
And then Dwarf can like go up here and hit Guardian, probably.
Seems legit.
I don't remember what these guys are gonna do. Fire belts, okay.
Oh.
0 damage and dodge.
That could have been bad. That could have attacked multiple, potentially.
Yep. Okay, 1 damage from the burn.
The forge is on fire.
Feel the burn. Okay. So, Dwarf can come here and should be able to knock this one back towards Rico.
Boom.
Which then Rico can kill with a swift action to bite.
With a bite, yep.
Wait, why not? Oh, I'm not actually next to it.
One spot away,
I'm not
unfortunately.
actually next to it. I see. Alright, well, this dude can do it, maybe. He's
Arth.
Do it, Arth. That is a... Wait, is that a yellow or a green
It's
space?
yellow.
Oh, okay, so he can't. In fact.
Does he have any range? No, he doesn't, right?
Let's see. Osir could use a Constrict on...
Can anyone deal with that guy in the back? Yeah.
I mean, it does do 84% chance of Constrict, but it dodged.
Oh, no.
It dodged it. Alright, Rico could kill this thing. Probably.
Yeah. We should get rid of one of them at least. Bitey, bitey.
Well, we'll see what happens to this one.
See if you can kill the others.
Arth. Yeah, can't get up there and attack. Kojo has a 100% chance to shoot this.
Do that one, and then we can have Rico take the other one. Steelbar says, doesn't Arth have reach?
Oh, he might. Was Kojo actually, I think, may have accidentally been sitting in a...
Flames? Can we move Kojo? No, too late.
I could have, but I didn't.
Oh, well.
Alright. That one's dead. We haven't found any of, like, the bath bees or whatever they're called, though.
Yes, but there are more rooms.
Valiant bracing.
Guarding against foes, 1 damage, 2 damage. Is that being next to the fire?
Oh, well, maybe being next to the fire deals... No, it didn't hurt him. Kojo took 1. Who else took damage? Nobody took 2. Anyway, let's make sure Kojo is not in the fire.
Yeah, let's.
By moving him here. Okay. So that seems like it doesn't have anything
So it's going to be, I guess, in the back of the forge, through the back door?
Yes, either outside or just in this area. So
what about that cabinet over there? That's not like a door to a cellar or something,
No, that's just like a thing you can interfuse.
Oh, the items on fire took
the 2
damage.
damage.
Thanks.
Understood. Okay, so this, we would have seen it. So I feel like it is probably through the back door, and there's just more that were surrounding this place.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of spaces back there.
They must not have triggered on us.
Yeah, well, if they were out of sight, then...
Yeah, that makes sense.
We can go say hi to even more monsters.
Let's Silk Step. Kojo can Silk Step too.
Good job, Kojo.
I mean, I assume there's nothing
out of sight, out of mind, says Rexa.
Alright, Osir... Whoa.
Danger.
Cancel.
I see, you have to go through fire to...
Cancel.
Get there, I guess.
And then we can withdraw from
The thing way back
this
there.
tree.
Yeah, you're not gonna need that tree anymore.
And then interfuse with...
That lamp, maybe, if they're right there?
Yeah, probably this lamp. They might be right on the other side of that door. And then...
Ready to greet
this dude can just come up here.
You can do it, Arth.
And Dorferfuck can come up here, too. Alright. Let's see what happens.
Is it time to open a door?
It is.
Turfa?
There's not anything here?
Oh, is it? Oh, but I guess maybe the farthest corner?
Yeah, maybe.
Like to the right?
To
There's
the
a lot of
right?
space there we haven't seen yet.
That's true. Okay. Yeah, like, I guess so.
Unless you want to peek to the left because
No,
we're
that's
close
fine.
to it, and then that would knock that out. Is an option.
So, that is not anything so far. We're great played with these two hunters, so I think I can just
Hoppity,
safely
hoppity,
hop
hoppity, hop.
around. Wow, there's still nothing. Could there be that there's something in this forge?
That just didn't show
But
up?
the scorpion
The
thing
scorpion came out of
showed
it.
up and came out
Yeah,
of
and
that
like that
forge.
room over to the left, like that door's open, right? For that
Yes,
little room?
and we
Yeah,
even
okay,
walked
we
into
did
it
that. So,
momentarily. Okay, I'm gonna walk over here anyway, just in case. Yeah, nothing.
Yes, OC would rather not go outside. I guess we could send someone to the left as well, just in case.
No, but we could see.
Oh, no,
the
now
left.
we can see all of it. Okay, so it's got to be in that really bottom corner
I
then.
think so, or in the right corner.
Yeah. That's what I meant, the bottom right corner.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess it could be on the far right side, though. There's still space
Yeah.
there.
It could have theoretically been on the far right side.
Something still lurks.
It's got to be the back B, right? Wait.
Where the
wait.
heck is
where is it?
Okay, there's only a few squares we haven't been to on this map.
I don't understand.
I guess there's technically a little more slightly to the south there.
No, but we've seen it in the past when we were like out around here.
Let's go a little farther just in case.
Is it just moving around dodging you guys? It's also moving around the building. Alright, well, you know what, Rico?
Go the other way, see if we can pin it down.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also it might have been moved around like one of those small spots. I guess maybe open those doors.
We can't.
We can't open the doors? Oh, Kojo's already gone, yeah.
Yeah, Kojo's already gone. I don't understand.
Let's keep...
I guess move these slow people towards the center.
Yeah, maybe poke around inside the building a little more in case, like, there's something in the extremes of one of these rooms that
But
they
we
somehow...
checked
I know
all
we
of
did,
them.
but...
Also, this building is like burning down.
Yeah, it's so
Here's
weird.
this again. We can clearly see that there's not anything in here.
But if you make it so you can see everything as much as possible, then, like...
Is my mission to do something other
No,
than
it's
kill
kill
the
all.
monsters?
It's kill all enemies. It's in
Okay.
the corner. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's. I guess just keep moving around on the outside.
All right.
If we make it so we can see as much of the map as possible, then it won't have an ability to run from us. This is
They
so
would say
strange.
maybe it's where we started.
Oh yeah, where we started. All right, let's go back.
All right, here we go. Yes.
Haha! Hello.
That is correct. That is a victory. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Super safe, guys.
Disposable henchman says, "See, he's just a little guy. Got spoke to meanie." I mean, the little tiny guy was like, "You should do evil." Was also just a little guy.
These fires are gonna be
Maybe go
hard
around
for anyone
outside
else to
because the
get
fire
there.
is like
Yeah.
pretty intense at this point.
All right, let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Search.
Oh, so it's looking for invisibles?
It's looking for our Great Plain people. I didn't even know that was something it could do. But sure. Unfortunately for you, you moved exactly into Death Zone. Wait, no, he didn't. Oh, right, right. You can't fight diagonally. That's what it is. Anyway. Flanking. And now that you are flanked,
attacking,
you will die. Or I think so. Oh, wait, no, it has 6. Darn it.
Not quite.
Wait, can I interfuse
with something else?
That
What
can
about the
actually
rock
reach it?
next to it?
Can this lantern reach it?
Can you interfuse the rock next to it? No, you can't, right?
I would have to
move first. Okay.
Move through the fire. Although I actually may have enough warding that doesn't cause any damage. Let's see. Fire will do 1. I understand the risks.
You're gonna have to get out of the burning building sometime.
That's correct.
Before it gets worse.
Alright, Bossy Rock. This should do not enough because of the
armor,
yeah. But when we combine that with Kojo's ability to do like basically all but 1 before, because it pierced all of the armor, it will now finish it.
Boom.
And it was a stunt.
There you go.
Armor ignored.
Victory. 8 experience points, or 7 experience points to our more experienced. Flare axe. Ooh, tier 1 artifact.
It's a tier 1 artifact.
On attack, deals 1 damage to all enemies within range, plus 1 stunt damage.
Nice.
All right.
And it also shreds armor by 1 every time you attack.
All right, our friend Dwarferfa is our melee.
It has a 1.6. So right now, Dwarferfa has a root club, which knocks things back. This would move it to an artifact, which does 1 more damage. Obviously, does not have the 1.6 knockback. Shreds armor by 1, has vastly better stunt damage.
Let's do it.
What does everyone think? Should we give it to Dwarferfa? We can also put it in the empty slot so the dwarf has a second option.
Oh yeah, that works too.
We can switch between them. If they don't have armor to shred,
then
potentially we could knock, or if we need to knock back, we could knock them back.
Yeah. So
also, I think Dwarf has a knockback ability, which means that we don't really need a knockback weapon as much. Let's give it to Dwarf.
Yes. Empty hand.
It's the flare axe, because it looks like it's an artifact of... These axes are the heirlooms of people who believe the breath of blade reflected the honesty of the wielder. There's nothing subtle about its design.
Giant blade. All right, here we go. Into the offhand it goes.
Dun, da, 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 da. All right, we also found the Owlwise necklace.
0.7 potency.
Which will cause an effect for...
Oseer?
Oh,
that would replace the... Yeah.
It would cause an effect immediately for Oseer. Does Oseer have any specials that rely on potency?
What about Kojo? Oh, Kojo doesn't go
up. Rico has very low potency. And, but if Rico got this and then went up, Rico might wind up having enough potency to... mages use it, says Steelbro. I think...
Yeah.
They use spell power, and then potency is also for special abilities. So we can put it on the mage anyway. Most infusions use potency. Let's do it. Potency then.
Owlwise necklace.
Sorry, I couldn't have been more help. I don't fight quite like I used to. That's alright. We'll take whatever help we can get. Could have gone worse, you know.
God.
Barged in here and tried to hide behind the furnace. Why would they go after their own kind like that? They wouldn't. There's something different about this one. I want to keep it around and see if I can compare it to the other Morthagi. Sigh. Maybe I'll put it where the doorknob or shelf used to be. Do you think you could help me drag? Sure. Hey, listen. We appreciate all you've done so far, but I have to ask, are those deepest tattoos? Oh, it's embarrassing, actually. I went through one of their initiation rituals years ago. They made some intriguing claims about life extension. I was into that sort of thing, but the promises didn't pan out, and they ended up being pretty unpleasant characters. Cults come and go, but tattoos are forever. Teach your kids that one.
I love the dialogue in this game. 10 years of peace follow.
Uh-oh.
The enemies have been weakened. They lost
Oh, that's
Spectrix
good, actually.
extra
They
armor.
lost extra armor on Spectrix.
During the years of peace, Kojo added a new addition onto his house. It would be nice to finally have a dedicated trophy room. Each day, Osir swept the path and trimmed back the weeds. Dwarf Affair couldn't help but ask, why the diligence?
We draw our line somewhere. Chaos creeps up, we keep it at bay.
Rico was visited by a woman cloaked in ivy. The spirit laid 3 futures out for Rico to pick from. After much negotiation, one was finally picked. Wildermyth Ironworks offered to take discarded dwarven armor and Morthagi parts, melting them down and reforging them to be used against their former masters.
We can advance Kojo's transformation. If
tree
we
leg,
do, he will lose
speed,
0.4 speed
and
by
gain
gaining
armor.
plus 0.6 armor. Wait. That was just a footnote.
Yeah, they made a decision among 3 things that we didn't get to know. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't let us pick that. Rex the Liquid thinks yes on advancing the transformation. Kitchef also says yes. I mean, we decided to do the seed thing, so
all right.
Plants! Alright, here we go.
Ooh.
Advance Rico's transformation. Action, Wolf Claw.
I think that he can't use a bow if he has Wolf
Oh,
Claw. So we
right,
should
crap.
Say no.
Yeah, Rico says no.
Alright.
Now we can upgrade our gear.
So, in this case, we can upgrade our gear using these parts.
What about that new axe we just got?
The flare axe, that's here.
Why doesn't it say we can craft it? Oh, do we have to do the first upgrade first?
What?
Oh, I see. We don't have enough spell
No,
threads.
yeah, we don't have enough spell threads, so we'd have to spend legacy points to gain the missing resources.
Yeah, Rico has repeatedly refused to become more wolf than he already is. What are the ones that we can actually afford with the resources we have?
I'm not sure. Let's see. The Grim Song we can't upgrade because we don't have enough Heartwoods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I think it would change... Yeah, okay. So then... What looks like it might take ingots more so, though. Like, maybe one of the other metal weapons? Because that's what we have the most of. Oh, that we could do.
What is it?
We would gain armor and warding at the cost of dodge and speed.
I see. I see, yes, the thorn bark would lower dodge by a ton. Also, this archer plate.
What's its deal?
It would lose massive amounts of speed.
And dodge.
And lose all the dodge, just like the other one, but would gain accuracy.
Ridiculous amount of armor, also.
And some accuracy.
Yeah, we gain 4 armor, which isn't so much. Okay, that's like going to heavy armor, essentially. Okay.
Well, Dwarfifa also has heavy armor.
Yeah.
Which is this link mail.
What if we make it even
upgraded
heavier?
Into night mail.
We can't afford that, actually. It gives 2 armor and loses the -5 dodge. That seems pretty legit. It uses resources we already have, too.
The question is, like, does it cost the... did we get a price discount on it due to the fact that we were upgrading it, or did we have to pay the full thing?
It says cost with discount 5 on it.
Oh, I see. With discount 5. They all say cost with discount 5. Or no, some of them say with discount 2. I see.
Yeah.
I see, because, wait, it can also be upgraded to Graven Clates. That's why...
Oh, I see. It's the discount of how much...
There's 2 upgrades. This one has Valiant Bracing, which is when guarding gain armor and warding, and it gains 1 magic defense.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 dodge, so the negative dodge goes away. This one gains 5 dodge and gains 2 armor, I see. So this
So you decide if you want to diversify your
you decide if you want 1 warding, which becomes 2 warding and 1 defense while guarding, or just get 2 armor straight off. Plus, also the one that gives 2 armor straight off has the thing that we can afford.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that looks like it's the only
yeah.
the only thing we can probably get immediately.
Yeah, so why don't we just get that armor we can afford then, probably. Either that or spend a little bit of LP to get the one that's a little better when you guard, but we're probably not we don't actually guard that often.
Also, Rico's Elm Pride with its stunt effect of damaging up to 3
Elm
nearby.
Pride, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Elm Pride.
Elm Pride sounds like it's probably...
It's probably Elm Pride.
Yep. Elm Predate does sound cooler, but I don't think that was the intention.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't. Elm Predate. Whereas it looks like our person who has tier 0 armor, our only person with tier 0 armor is also Kojo.
Poor Kojo. How expensive is tier 1 armor?
It's pretty expensive because it doesn't have any upgrades, but it's not that expensive. What's a Wild Woven?
Looks like we lose.
When he's hidden, he gains potency. So he can have.
I mean, that seems legit because he's gonna like.
He could lose dodge for 1 warding and potency, and then while hidden, gain even more potency, which would mean that he. What does his potency do? It makes him like reduce
the armor, right?
It makes him ignore armor by more, which he already has enough of that. Then there is this one, which would make him lose even more speed.
But then gain more. Let's see, gain a lot of armor and warding and then a bit of warding and accuracy.
Then this one is Swashbuckler, which on killing an enemy has higher stunt chance until your next stunt, which is armor and warding while losing dodge. Then this one is actually speed and a little bit of armor. It's the super fast movement speed one to maybe make up for the fact that he has his leg that makes him slower. Although as a scout, he's not that much slower. And then this one has armor, warding, and 10 dodge instead of armor and speed. And then this one down here is the Gray Bark, which slows you down even more for the most armor and warding.
What do folks think?
What do folks think? Should we get him a new armor? Like maybe some speed to make up for the minus 0.4? Although that admittedly does not protect him by super a lot. Could also get this one with some dodge and warding. This one which has the most magic defense and this weird swashbuckling thing where when you get a kill, you get more crit chance until your next crit. This one here is very slow and has the best protection other than, it has the best protection. And then there's the ones that raises potency. So he can cut through armor or ignore more armor. And also protects against magic, but has very bad, like regular armor compared to the other things. So, if anyone has any opinions on that, we could potentially upgrade that. And the other thing we could afford to do is get,
Can we afford to do both at the same time, though?
Can we afford to do both at the same time?
Brexit says thinking Rotshon. Which one was that?
Rokshan,
yeah.
Yeah, that was the one that gives more potency. And then, while invisible from the Great Plane, even more potency. So it winds up cutting through more armor, which right now they don't have enough armor that we need that, but they eventually will.
And that sounds legit to me.
If he learns the benefit of cooperation, he can be Kojo with a CO, says Disposable Henchman. So I think we could get the Rotshod. Kojo could also go into the Great Plane like Rico does. So, like, if we end the turn by going invisible, then we could look to pick up potency abilities too. That's true. Like that weird thing where you light the arrows on fire gets real enticing if it gives like +3 damage and +4 damage, and then +4 damage if he's invisible.
Yeah, that would be cool. I like that build. Let's go for it.
All right, we're doing this. Wild Woven. Plus, Wild Woven ability sounds like something a Leshy would have. Mm-hmm. Down lost tracks into green oblivions go some wanderers, those determined to live close to the plants and beasts to find brickless, ironless ways to shelter and guard themselves. These... something. We're doing it.
Yes. We're going it. Alright, now can we also get the other armor, or do we not afford it anymore?
At this point, I think we probably used the resources we needed. Well, now we couldn't get the ghost
We
trap.
never could afford that one, because we didn't have a spell
I
first. We can still get this one, though.
But it's only with discount... Oh, I see. Everything is only with discount 3, though.
Oh, maybe there was just not as much discount. Why is there less discount available?
I'm not sure.
Maybe because we used some of the discount already?
That's possible. That some of it was first purchase discount, and the other one is... Or no, they're all discount 3 for Rico, so I'm not really sure. But anyway, Rico could lower his speed to gain 2 armor and 1 warding. which his speed is very high
Oh,
already.
it's 3 armor.
Oh, wait, 3 additional armor.
Yeah, it's 3.
That's so much armor.
That's why I said this one was so much armor.
Rico says
no speed. All right, so we're not doing this because
Rico says he doesn't want.
Rico doesn't want to lose speed, so we should.
Oh, but he says it's so compelling because it's 3 armor and 1 warding, and he does run up to things, but he would lose a half a speed. It's not even losing a full speed. Dying is bad. I think maybe we should get him this Thornbark armor. It is pretty legit. Osir doesn't have any options that we can afford except for this one up here, which will lower his speed and his warding and his spell damage.
For 3.5 armor.
For 3.5 armor, which I don't really think is a great
lowering
option.
damage is not the most excellent. I think we're going to need to get more spell threads in the next area to get some more good stuff for Osir.
I may have screwed us up there by not checking that one place.
I mean, yeah, we may have been able to afford it with that, but it's easy to misclick, and
this one, now if we really want to screw up Rico's movement speed, we would take this one, which gives, what's the main benefit of, I see, it gives 15% accuracy.
Now, let's do
I feel like the one here that only slightly lowers his speed is good.
Yeah, it's supposed to you have 10 years to go check it out. What happened?
I don't know.
10 years passed.
I don't know.
They just didn't want to deal with it.
Let's get him this. It only lowers his speed by a little, and it gives him a lot more armor. I'd rather he not be just killed when we run up and start fighting these giant constructs.
That sounds good. The
constructs armor was actually so low that I remember in one of the fights when we first got him, I was expecting him to have better armor than that, and like something just like smacked him for like 5 of his or like a lot of his hit points or something like that. So let's make sure that Rico can survive with this Thornbark armor.
Yes.
Alright, there we go. Now we're ready. New threats.
Jamin, you're back. I was so worried. When you wrote about the horrible immortal mechanical nonsense, I was afraid you'd lost your mind.
Nonsense, I'm completely serious. Why are you making that face? There's a plague out there, I'm telling you. I've found a way for us to bypass death, and you're making that face.
You can't bypass death. What you're talking about, that's something else. Something unnatural, abominable.
The Morthagi have always been tools. We've used them to achieve countless other things. So why not this?
Osir had visited Arth a few times. They picked apart Morthagi elbows and told tales of old battles over jugs of wine. They dug into the body of the strange Morthagi as well, but Arth remained puzzled as to how it worked. So when Osir received an urgent invitation to the forge, he set off immediately.
Thank you. Listen. I have very important, potentially dangerous information. I knew I had to share it with you. Of course. You might even say I'm honored to be the person that you'd come to. First? Hey, Osir, about time. We've been waiting for you. I'd start with pleasantries, but there's nothing pleasant about this. A wave of Morthagi has been moving across the countryside. A little further out, closer to Weaver Town, but causing just as much destruction. Based on the way they're spreading, it seems like they originated in Mawson Forest. I've had some amazing cheeses from there. Well, if we weren't motivated by duty or glory before, now we can add cheese to the list. There are almost certainly some of the old mortificers' workshops there, and I wouldn't be surprised if mortificers are still around. No, but their workshops are, and some Morthagi can manufacture more of themselves without a person overseeing the process. Good to know. So Linda's Leshy sets out again.
Right. Every day we wait.
I'm finishing up a better weapon, but I'll try to meet you at Scribble Lurk.
I had a feeling this would happen.
Any insights? No. It's standard in some ways, but then the core of it is bizarre. Something complicated is going on here, but I can't figure out exactly what. Haha.
Excuse me? You have the body of my friend in there. You've kept it in decent condition. I appreciate that. Apologies, this must be strange.
Not at all. Yeah, yes, it is strange. But I have many questions for you.
The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle.
Uh-oh. That seems pretty dangerous. Okay, so
Chapter
this seems
2.
like a good place to stop because we're on Chapter 2.
Let us save.
Save to the game. Okay, everybody, so let's say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube. See you next time.
Bye!